Let me tell you that it's been that long. I'm not sure how to use this camera. Why is it so zoomed? Hey, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been so hard to do this for so long. It's been such a weird time. It's been such a hard time. I feel like you guys are very close, up close and personal, which I actually want this video to be very up close and personal, so it's fine. My video settings are not where they're supposed to be. I don't know what I'm even supposed to do, but I'm recording, so that's the main thing. That's the main thing. It's been a while. My camera has dust all over it. Jeez. Hi guys, hi everyone. So good to do this. I don't know why. I really have, I mean, we'll talk about it now, why the silence, but I don't know why I haven't done this. It feels so good. I feel so good. I feel so much at peace doing this, and I really pray that this conversation, that this check-in, that this video will be very helpful, encouraging, just enlightening. The aim of this video is just for you to know, like I've always tried to do on my channel, or the goal of my channel has always been to share, and for people to know that they're not alone, right? But yeah, I think the first question is for me to ask you, and before I ask you the question, I don't even know what I'm going to title this video. I'll figure it out when I edit or when I upload. I don't have a title of the video just yet. Hopefully God will reveal that to me, but I just felt that I need to obey and sit down and talk and reconnect and reconcile with you guys. But before that, just chill, grab yourself a cup of coffee, a cup of juice, a cup of something nice, yes, and let's chill, let's talk, like let's just reconnect. It has been a minute, and my question to you is, are you okay? Are you okay? What a time to be alive. I keep saying that, what a weird time. We thought 2020, we thought that COVID would be 2020, we thought 2021 no more COVID, you know, we thought things would go back to normal, which will never happen again. And can we just establish that we will never go back to normal? Nothing will ever be the same. Things have changed so much on so many levels, in so many directions and so many angles, that things will never be the same. Nothing will be the same again. And I think that, you know, as we move forward, we need each other. I've been thinking lately, I'm like, how are people surviving? How are people coping without a support system? How are you truly continuing every day, waking up, going about your day, going about your business, going about what you need to do, and not having support, not having people to talk to, not having people to resonate with, relate with, not having people to encourage you, and just speak life, you know. I ultimately, and I've said this before, I've been living alone. I still am. Hopefully for not too long. But get the hints. If you don't, if it went over your head, that's on you. It's not on me. It's not on me. But I've been living alone for such a long time. This is the longest that I have lived alone like this, under these circumstances, under this weird time. And I have brought myself towards myself a lot. And I've thought about, already being a deep thinker, and an overthinker, I have had to look at that in a positive way. Hear me out, guys. I know this is a conversation, just hear me out. I've got a lot to say, and this probably will be a long video, but just let's talk, let's chill, let's conversate, let's reconnect. Okay, I have been pondering a lot. As you can imagine, I don't advocate for living alone for so long. I'm all for, and that's why I wanted to live alone. I wanted to be independent. I always prayed for independence. In fact, when I was still back home, I prayed and God answered my prayers. I prayed to leave home and to learn how to be independent, to learn how to take care of myself, to learn how to maneuver and be an adult and do things, get things done, and not needing my parents, right? And God answered those prayers, and I moved to Cape Town. I worked. I'm now back to school. So yeah, I worked and I realized what I was doing was not what I want to do. And so I went back to school, and I will say one of the major reasons and contributing reasons, and contributing, I'm saying contributing, to me not even recording is school, because it has been absolutely hectic. We missed 8 months of our clinical rotations, so yeah, we missed a lot, and it's been a lot of catching up this year. So I'm doing, for those that don't know, I'm doing a master's degree, another one, yes. This is my second year. And because we missed so much last year, I should be wrapping up end of this year, but we don't even know with how things are, as we're still catching up. And I think I need to say this. I think, when people don't come on YouTube, or when people are silent, it's as if, what are they doing with their life? I've been very, very busy, and I've been living a very, very purposeful life. And I think I need to really make that clear. I have never in my life, in the past 2 years, this year, career-wise, found purpose so much. It's the first time after studying for so long. If you know, you know. It's been such a journey for me, but only finally now am I in a place, as hard as it is, as challenging as it is, as mind-blowing as it is for me each and every day, I have never found so much purpose. I've never found myself in such a place where I need God's presence every moment of the day, because of the type of work that I do. If you're interested, and I think maybe at a later stage I'll talk more about my career and what it is that I do, but if you just want to find out more I'm doing a master's degree, like I said, in genetic counseling. So we are counseling, we're both educating and supporting and counseling families and individuals that have genetic diseases and disorders, things that they cannot cure, things that they cannot change about them. It's in your DNA, it's who you are, it makes you unique. And so we explain that, you know, scientifically and medically, and then at the same time we educate you. We speak to your family, we do genetic testing, we see who's at risk, we talk about your potential risks of having children with certain conditions. It's a lot. Not very popular in South Africa, not very known. It's a very new career, and I'm so grateful to be part of that journey. And I'm learning a lot each and every day. My background is not necessarily genetics. I'm a biochemist, and getting into this field where there's a lot of psychology as well, a lot of counseling, and that just speaks to who I am. Finally resonating with who I am. It's been amazing, absolutely amazing. And really difficult. It's had me asking God really some tough questions because of the things that I see every day, and what people go through. It's very, very sad. Some people say we just break bad news. That's our job. In a, you know, give people soft landing to hear very terrible and hard news. Anyway, like I said, I can say a lot about my career. I'm very passionate about it, and I'm still learning every day, and I'm growing so much, and I have such an amazing team that I work with and for. So all the glory to God for that and my journey. Yeah, so that has really consumed a lot of my time and a lot of my emotions. A lot of my mind has been consumed by that. Yeah, most definitely. But with that being said, that's not the only reason that, you know, I've just been silent. I think we can establish, you guys, that, like I'm saying, things will never be the same. And you know, COVID has truly just hit us by the face. Like, it has completely changed our world. It has, and it's on so many levels, you know, and it's just been exhausting. You don't know if you're coming in, you're going out, you don't know. I've had prayers, guys, where I'm leaving the house and my prayer is just, Lord, please bless my going out as you will bless my coming in. That's how much I've been able to utter. Because I know I need to talk to God, but I'm like, what am I saying to God? And that's been my prayer, like literally, Lord, just please bless and just be with me as I, you know. So yeah, I actually just want to know how you guys are doing. And especially, and you know, I've had to fill my cup, and I think ultimately, and that's why I'm saying I feel so good, because I've had to really fill my cup, guys. I did not want to come back here and pour from an empty cup. I think that's we say that all the time, but it's so important that you rejuvenate yourself, that you fill yourself up, and really be able to pour out. And I really, and I understand that not everyone has support, and and that's why I ask you, are you okay? And I want to connect with people, hence reconnecting. And if you really don't have a support, especially in this time, someone to talk to, yo, I'm on Instagram. I might not be posting, but I'm there, okay? I have an active live account, my DMs are open, and I have a heart to listen and a heart to just be there. So my email is available. I have an email address that I always put in my description box. What else? Twitter. I like Twitter. I think Twitter is just a place where just express yourself. Just do you, boo. Can we talk about Twitter Spaces? I mean, something about Twitter Spaces, guys. I love them. I love them. Anyway, so yeah, I just want to say, I want to put it out there. If you really just want someone to even listen, I might not know what to say to you. I will definitely respond and probably say what I can, whatever's in my heart, to share back to you. I might not have a solution for you, but if you want someone just to hear you out of where your mind is at, I'm here. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. Another thing was that I wasn't really, you know, coming back to YouTube with all that's been happening. I wasn't really sure what sort of content I really want to do. If you recall, the beginning of the year, I had very random content because I was just doing whatever I like. And, you know, I've always wanted, let me just sit back a bit. I've always wanted to have conversations, real conversations of things that we face, right? But have it with my friends, or have it with other people that walk life differently. And I always wanted a female and a male perspective. I wanted just different perspectives as we walk this life. And because I know when I sit with my friends and the conversations that we have, I always think, oh, I wish I could just put a camera there in the corner so that people can just hear this conversation all the time. I always think about that, and I thought, you know what, let me just bring a change to my content a bit. And I think that's also why I'm doing this video, to let you guys know that I'm going to be having some, I'm going to try it out, okay, see how you guys take it, how you guys accept it, if it's helpful. So I'm going to just start with a very good friend of mine. We've been friends for years. I actually don't know how long we've been friends for. And we talk about everything and anything, and we're very honest, vulnerable. We fight. So I thought that's the best person to come here and for us to have conversations with about certain topics, everything and anything. We're going to be covering a lot of just real things that we face, from just gender roles to Mdluli to money to sex to everything. Like, we're just going to be having a conversation. So that's the new content that I already have up. That's going to be my following video coming after this. In fact, the video is ready to be released, so that will be coming shortly after this. And I hope that you guys, yeah, give me some feedback, what you think of the content. And I'm super excited. Like I said, it's already edited, and it's just it's just what I thought it would be, really, and more. But let me not speak too much about it, and I'll hear from you guys how you feel about it, and, you know, if you're learning, because we're all here to learn, right? We're all here to become true, better versions of ourselves, and as we're all becoming, you know. So yeah, look out for that. I'm super excited for that. But yeah, man, I think ultimately my video today is really just to acknowledge that we are in a time that is like no other, and nothing will be the same. But and I was talking, and what I really wanted to say, and what I always say when people ask me, like, why are you not recording, like, why are you not, like, we need your content. And let me tell you something about God. Hey, if you read my favorite chapter, or favorite book, in fact, one of my favorites in the Bible, Esther. Love Esther. So much to learn from Esther. What a woman. What a woman. Her courage. Oh, her courage. And, you know, Mordecai, her uncle, if you read the whole story, guys, read it. It's absolutely And you know what? You know what's weird about Esther, and I think you guys will know this, is that God is not mentioned at all in the whole book. God is not mentioned, but God is there. You see it through life. You see it through the happenings, and what is unraveled, and what unfolds in the story. God is there. You know, God is there. God is there through what happens. So I'm just talking about Esther and her uncle. And her uncle tells her, because Esther has to sort of like free her people, right? And she fears, and she like, we all doubt, and she has that fear. And Mordecai, her uncle, tells her, like, Lalela, like, listen, if you're not gonna do it, like, God will raise someone else. He basically says, fine, like, we need you. You're in the position to do this very, very well. You can execute this because of your position as the queen. Why am I whistling? But he also says, like, listen though, like, God, if you're not going to do it, then God will raise someone else. Like, God will get someone else if you're not going to do it. And I think for me, throughout the past months that I've been quiet, God raises people to, like, God, whatever God has planned, it will happen, either by me or by someone else, right? Like, it will happen by whomever God chooses, and whoever God elects, and whoever obeys, right? So either way, God's work will be done. And I think we also have a responsibility, as much as like Esther's, as much as she first had her doubts, but she stood up, and she had that courage. And read the story, you will hear what happened. Amazing. But I think we also have a responsibility to really, like I said, you know, I'm obeying right now, because I know that I have a voice, and I've got things to say and things to speak, and for people to hear. And I also have a responsibility to have that courage. I do. I really, really do. And so do you. And let me just say it again, that even if you don't, it's okay. God will raise other people. But we need you, you know. And I'm also needed. And I know that I'm needed to speak. I'm needed to share the light. I'm needed. You are needed. You are needed. You are needed. You are needed. And I think we need to be very authentic in where we are, how we are. I think authenticity is the crux of many things. Being present, and being true, and having the courage, man. Have the courage to do what you've been called to do. You have been called, and I think I'm gonna name this video "You Are Needed." In this generation, in this time, your gift, your light, that I've spoken many times about before, is truly needed. So yeah, guys, that is me coming back to you guys. So yeah, my next upload will be it's called The Sexes, and because it's male, and it's the sexes perspectives, both male and female. So exciting content, I feel. So but I don't want to say it myself, like I'm saying. So yeah, be on the lookout for that coming soon. And yeah, man, let's remember that in this time, to really rise up like Esther, in this generation, you are needed. And I think that we need to accept how the world is, and just truly do what we're called to do, guys, and live it. And act it out. Act it out. You know, one day at a time. If you know, you know. Favorite line, and you know, I tell my patients that as well. I tell my patients that all the time, that is one day at a time. One day at a time. Anyway, guys, it feels good. It feels a bit weird, but it feels good to be back and recording, and I'm going to upload this on YouTube. I'm going to have content on YouTube. It feels good, and it's good to be back. And yeah, I love you guys so much. From my heart to yours.